Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brother T, Freemason cigar enthusiast with VCR, and we got the tapes rolling on another cigar review video for you folks. Today, we're smoking the Aganorsa Supreme Leaf, and we have reviewed numerous Aganorsa offerings on this channel, the JFR being one, the Rare Leaf Reserve, most recent in memory, and the countless other cigars that use Aganorsa tobacco in their blends and offerings. This Supreme Leaf is the Corona Gorda Vitola, and initial impressions? It has a very firm pack, it's toothless, it's walnut brown in terms of color, it's natural in terms of finish, it has minimal veins, visible seams, what appears to be a broad double cap. It's a soft box pressed, and by that I mean it doesn't have right angles, it's radiused. Okay, and it also has a partially closed foot to the extent we can capture that on camera. Pre-light aroma, it very much is a dark chocolate, earthy walnut, nearest I can tell are how it resonates with the old sniffer. Okay, let's cut and light. Initial notes, light bread, earth, slight black pepper, subtle wood, draw, moderately dense. So far, so good. We'll see how it develops. All right, everybody. Time for a flavor update. We're at that magical 1 inch in mark, and it started off black pepper and pretty forward on the earth components, and I think that was due and owing to the closed foot, because those notes started to settle now as we're about a 1 inch in mark. What was very forward in earth is still there, black pepper is still there, but they're taking a back seat to some of what is a wood or very clear cedar at times. There's a slight back of throat scratch that's developing, but it's intermittent, and we are getting some subtle notes of a cream or a caramel, which really balances this all out very well. It's very engaging so far. Fantastic offering from Aganorsa Leaf. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing progresses as we move further down the stick. All right, everybody. We're getting to about that halfway mark. You know what that means. Blend update, as well as walking through the tasting notes that we're getting and those that we have experienced until we arrived at this point in time. In terms of blend, it is a Nicaraguan puro. Better said, it's even an Aganorsa specific puro, meaning that all the tobacco comes from Nicaragua. In this instance, it all comes from Aganorsa. In terms of blend, wrapper, binder, filler, no say. They don't say. They don't give us any indication. What the manufacturer does say, though, that it highlights the Corojo leaf. So we'll see really what that means. We know that it stands to reason that it's in the blend, of course. Is it a good cigar? Yeah, it's fantastic. Do we like to know some of the blend details? We do, because we're nosy. Outside of that, in terms of tasting notes, we really have the woods. Cedar is there in a big way. There's still some earth holding on, absolutely some black pepper. We also have notes of a caramel, slight cocoa, and a little bit of cream there as well. There's some nutmeg at times. It's a fantastic cigar, very dynamic, but I'd expect nothing less from Aganorsa. All right, everybody. Getting to the point where we can undress this guy, remove the band. All right. We're getting there. There we go. Here's a look at that band real quick. And we can talk a little bit about that band. Color palette is bold. Finish, it strikes me as matte. There's some embossed elements throughout. It has some engaging iconography. Upon close inspection, there's no pixelization. It's on adequate paper stock. Being honest, it feels a little confused. It certainly attracts attention if it was on a store shelf, but it strikes me a little bit pedestrian, both in terms of color palette being used as well as paper stock. Just being honest there. So Aganorsa, they're known for their blends, not their graphic designs, so we can give them a pass on that. In terms of notes that we're experiencing in the cigar, it's primarily wood. We still have a little bit of earth, some black pepper there. Still almost a subtle caramel quality. There's some nutmeg, and there's pops of cocoa at times on the retrohale. For me, it is a fantastic cigar. In terms of cigar wrap-up, construction, great, fantastic. Ash held on in about 1-inch increments. The burn, it was wavy, but by and large self-correcting. So nothing too, I guess, negative there to say. It doesn't burn razor sharp in this situation right now. It by and large is, but there were points of time where it was wavy. Draw, it's like a milkshake through a straw. It's a little stiffer at times, so I prefer them that way, though. I don't like a loose draw. In terms of strength and body, strength is certainly full. Body, I would put at full as well. So just bear that in mind. It's not something that's just going to knock you out, but it is something to be aware of, and it builds very quickly as you smoke through the cigar. My name's Brother T, Freemason cigar enthusiast with VCR, and today we smoked the Aganorsa Supreme Leaf. And as always, smoke 'em if you got 'em.